Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina may yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Amma ba'd. Hi everyone, good morning. How are you feeling today? I hope you are happy and healthy. Okay, in this good situation, let me introduce myself. My name is Nabilla Sinta Dewi, and I am from UHAMKA University. My major is Biology Education. And before we start our meeting, let's pray together. And today, I want to explain to you about mitosis.
And now, in this video, I wanna explain something about mitosis. Yeah, mitosis. Maybe we are common with this word, right? And in this video, we will discuss about first, cell division, second, mitosis, third, function of mitosis, fourth, interphase time, fifth, stage of mitosis, sixth, cytokinesis. Mitosis is one kind of cell division. So, what is cell division? Cell division is process of a cell dividing into daughter cells, which this can be in the form of two or more. And depend of location and purpose, division divided into two types. First, mitosis, and second is meiosis. But in this video, I just want to explain to you about mitosis. What do you know about mitosis?
Yep, mitosis. What do you think about mitosis? Okay, let me ask you first. Have you ever cut your nail because your nail is dirty, but a few days later, you found that your nail gotten longer again? Or have you ever fall and you found that your knee is bleeding, but a few days later, you realize that your wound is gone? And the last, have you ever looked your photo album since you are children? Then you realize that you are getting bigger and taller, right? What do all of these things have in common? One major thing they have in common is mitosis. So, what is mitosis? Mitosis is cell division that generates new cells for growth and repair. The division of one cell into two genetically identical daughter cells. So, we can conclude that mitosis is the important division for our body. And mitosis is divided into four stages. First, prophase, second, metaphase, third, anaphase, and the last, telophase.
And what the function of mitosis? And is that really important? Mitosis is absolutely essential to life because it provides new cells for growth and for replacement of worn out cells. Because of that, mitosis is really important and important too for our body cells to divide. Imagine if they didn't divide, you wouldn't grow up, right? So, one reason that you got bigger and taller is mitosis. And that same reason too for your nail got longer or your wound stopped bleeding and the wound is gone. Kind of mitosis division is diploid or two-end. That means mitosis makes it possible for organisms to reproduce asexually by producing cells that carry the same genes as the parent cells. Remember, same genes as the parent cells. So, if you cut your finger accidentally and your skin cell on finger will replace that, then your wound is stop bleeding, and skin cell on your finger cannot replace by stomach cells or maybe your hair cells or etc. An offspring is literally a chip of the old block since its cells are genetically identical to those of the parent. Yeah, mark this word, mitosis will make same gains as the parent cells. We must remember that cell is not dividing all the time. There is cell cycle, so we can know more about time for cells to divide. Same with us, the cell need rest too. Yeah, some rest time for the cell to divide, the time called by interphase. So, if cell doesn't divide, what are they doing? In interphase time, it's growing, replicating its DNA, and carrying out its daily cell function. And interphase is the time that cells spend most of their time in respect to the whole cell cycle. And in the fact, mitosis just have short time in cell cycle. But don't worry, mitosis will play as important role because their cells going divide and make more cells. Before we talk about the step of mitosis, I want to tell more about the characteristic of cells. It has something inside them called by nucleus, and nucleus save your DNA, and DNA really important for us because it save your identical information. And if you are going to make more cells, you need to have same DNA in those new cells as you did your original cells, and it must identical. But the problem, DNA is so complicated. We have got a lot of DNA, and we have got that DNA into the new cell by mitosis, and there must be a way to organize that DNA. What actually happens is that DNA can be organized into this condensed unit called chromosomes. Yeah, chromosome is a collection of DNA and protein. Humans have 46 chromosomes, and that means we can find 46 chromosomes in most human body cell nuclei. Maybe you are not common with nuclei, right? Nuclei is a plural of nucleus. Nuclei organizing DNA into condensed chromosomes makes it a lot easier to move over when making new cells. If you have 46 chromosomes in human body cells, you have to duplicate it in interphase before mitosis starts. That means you are duplicating DNA since chromosomes are made of DNA and protein, and it must duplicate during interphase time like I said before. Why? Because if you look cell cycle, interphase done before mitosis. So, if you wanna have genetic material cell with the parents, it must duplicate before split. Because we tend to count chromosomes by the number of centromeres present, when the 46 chromosomes duplicate, we still say there are 46 chromosomes as the sister chromatids are still attached, and we are counting by centromeres. So, 46 chromosomes here, they replicate in interphase. We still have 46 chromosomes, but you went from 46 to 92 chromatids. Wait. What is centromere and what is chromatids? Maybe we are confused with this word, and I want to explain about this. Centromere is part of chromosome where sister chromatids are gelled together, and chromatids mean strands of replicated chromosomes. Okay, now we will talk about the complicated part. This is about stage of mitosis. In mitosis, there is 4 stages. First, prophase, second, metaphase, third, anaphase, and the last is telophase. And to make it easy, I want to shorten this with PMET, or you can remember as please make another twin. Yeah, mitosis is division to make twin cell, right? First, I want to explain about P from PMET. It is mean prophase. Prophase is the first stage of mitosis in which the chromatin condenses into discrete chromosomes visible with a light microscope. The mitotic spindle begins to form and the nucleus disappears, but the nucleus remains intact. Because prophase is the beginning stage, the nucleus is still there, the chromosomes still visible, and the chromosomes is condensing. Condensing means thickening and visible. Second, about M from PMET is metaphase, or you can remember as middle, in which the spindle is complete and the chromosomes attached to microtubules at their kinetochores are all aligned at the metaphase plate. So, in this stage, the chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell. The nucleus has been disassembled. It's no longer there. We can see the chromosomes in the middle waiting there. Next stage about A from PMET is anaphase, or you can remember as away. This is the third stage of mitosis, in which the chromatids of each chromosomes have separated, and the other chromosomes are moving to the poles of the cell. So, chromosomes here move away. They are moving to the opposite of the cell. And remember, they are not moving by themselves. This is caused by spindle. What is spindle? Spindles are fibers that help chromosomes to move until the ends. Okay, we arrive at the last stage about mitosis. This is about T from PMET is telophase. In telophase, the chromosomes actually at the complete opposite ends, and new nuclei are forming on each side to make these two new cells. The nuclei are starting to surround the chromosomes on both sides, in which the other nuclei are forming and cytokinesis has typically begun. Cytokinesis is responsible for the final separation into two cells by splitting the cytoplasm.
So we can conclude from our meeting that mitosis is really important for our body because it generates new cells for our body and replacement worn out cells. And it has 4 stages. First, prophase, second metaphase, third anaphase, and the last is telophase. Okay, that's all from me. I'm sorry if I have a mistake. And thank you for attention. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.